history where there's very interesting things going on musically. This here, in case you're wondering what I have, this is called a minstrel style banjo. This is a replica based on an instrument from the 1840s. And this was the first sort of commercially produced banjo that we know of. This was, if you want to hold up, so the modern banjo, of course, looks like this and sounds more like that. Whereas this one, let me get the mic on here. Yeah, it's really different. But a difference 150 years makes, huh? So this is, one of the reasons why this sounds so different is because it's a lot closer to sort of the original banjos. Banjo is an African-American instrument. The ancestors of the banjo are all African instruments, spike lutes from all over Africa, particularly the West, but from all over. And it became what we know of as the banjo somewhere in the South or in Central America, and then moved its way up to North America. And in the United States, it was known as only a slave instrument for the first 100 years of its existence. So it's that's quite a flip from what people know of it now. In the States, people think of it as a white instrument, whereas before it was known only as a black instrument. So it's very interesting how that's happened. But in the 1840s, some white performers picked it up, learned it from black players, and then started going out and spreading the banjo everywhere. It took over the whole world. Everybody loved banjos, went crazy over banjos. The only thing is true. The only thing is that these guys were in blackface, and so it was a very popular style of entertainment, the minstrel show. And it was huge in the States. It was huge all over the world, actually. And it lasted in other places even longer than the States, but we won't get into that. I think they still had something in London, in England, on TV in the 1960s, still in blackface. That's wild. But this is, but these are two tunes from the early time of this kind of music. Back when it's still offensive, but it wasn't quite as offensive. But anyway, but there's some amazing music from this time period. So this is what we're going to do for you. And these guys are going to be playing. Wait, what you got there, hubby?
Dom and I are playing an instrument called the bones, which I guess you saw Dom play a little bit earlier. But these are like an instrument that exists around the world and came to America through Irish immigrants and became an important part of African American music, and thus became a big part of minstrelsy. They're just two ribs that we're holding together and letting one loose one swing against the other.
I need a little bit more in the monitor, please.